and welcome. I'm Birta, and today I decided to make something simple and cute and super fast for not myself, but my rabbits once again. The whole idea came about because I found this super cheap, very ugly and very much ruined Santa hat at a thrift store, and as you can see, it's full of holes and it's just basically falling apart. I don't think Santa hats look good on me or suit me, and I also just made myself a super cute Christmassy type of flower crown that you can see here. My small boys are very much in need of a holiday cheer, so this is exactly what will get them in the holiday mood. I took that ugly old hat and I washed it. Then I took it apart. I put the white stuff in one pile and the red fabric in another pile, and I emptied out the big pom-pom kind of thing on the end. I looked over my stash for red fabrics and I found this very luxe type of velvety deep red beautiful fabric, and it just feels and looks way more expensive than this old cheap fabric. There's less than 2 months since I last made, or first and last time that I made hats for the rabbits, so I actually still have their measurements and I kept everything size wise, so it's gonna be easy for me to make hats for them now. So I just took out the bag with all the information and took apart the red original hat and tried to replicate that, but in smaller sizes for the rabbits. I'm not gonna lie, it took a while to get there, but those are the hats that I ended up with. Now, just because I am difficult and I like to make things more difficult for myself, I decided that I wanted their names inside of the hats, so they're both not viewable while they're wearing their hats, and it's also on the inside, so it's basically just for me, but who am I kidding? Those hats are just for me too. It's not for the rabbits, at least. Also, because I have a new sewing machine, I am able to embroider their names in there, so I really want to do that, so I did. After messing up the placement of Gunnar's name about 3 times, I finally got there. And just look at it. It might be stupid, but it's hella cute, at least. Next up was cutting the ear holes, and I cut the ear holes and tried the hats on their heads, and that was absolutely hilarious to me. There's just something so deeply funny to me about this. They're like little elves. And yeah, I was laughing like an evil genius for a while there, and I don't know why. This is just a laugh that came out. Finally, it was to the white fluffy parts. I cut it in half for Georg because he has a tiny little bean of a head. And when I was done making the trim for Georg, I made this small, teeny tiny pom-pom, and this is what it would look like without the red parts. And here it is all together. I handmade a bigger pom-pom for Gunnar. And then attached the red part to both the hats just by hand sewing it. The reveal was actually so cute that I ended up using the photos from that shoot on all the name tags for the gifts that we gave this year. So let's just see the reveal. I felt like getting festive, so here we go. I even tried to take a little bit of video with the boys with their hats. Some were better than others, we'll say. I could go with it. Boop. Gunsikaki. Oh, gunsikaki. Oh, yo. But I absolutely think the hats turned out so cute, and it's still hats on the rabbits. They still hate having them on, and they only wear them for a super short amount of time. But for every second of that time while they have their tiny little Christmas hats on, I'm happy, and they're not, so I take them off and just keep on being miserable. And I think you should stay tuned till next week, because next week's gonna be a little bit crazy. No, for real though, they're just super cute, and I'm very happy with how they turned out. They look way, way, way better than that old Christmas hat that it came from. So it just win-win all around, and everyone's very happy. I hope you have happy holidays, whatever you decide to celebrate. And if not, I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!